exercise in the morning or exercise in the evening? So when do we get the most benefit, healthier benefit from it? Let me bring a fitness pro, healthy living pro, Jonathan Bailor. Welcome back to the program, John. So what do you say, morning or evening?
Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir. Morning or evening? What do you say?
Whatever works best for you. And I know that's kind of a non-answer, but what we're seeing across every study that's pretty much ever conducted on humans, the study in question that just came out was conducted on mice, is that the most effective healthy living change is one that you can stick with. Simple as that sounds, that can sometimes be the hardest thing.
All right. So there really is no difference in exercising just after you wake up or right before, a few hours before you go to bed. There is no difference?
There is a difference. There's a bit of a metabolic difference. For example, in men, testosterone levels are significantly higher later in the day, so weight training will often be a little bit more effective later in the day for men.
There we go.
Cardiovascular exercise does have some benefits earlier in the day rather than later in the day, but again, none of those benefits matter if we don't actually do these things consistently. So often we feel bad for not doing it in the morning because that's when we quote unquote should do it, or not doing it in the evening because that's what's best. You got to do what works for you.
And you got to start slow. I guess that's something I always hear. You got to do something, but start slow. How would you tell folks to dip their toe in the water? What do they need to do to get started, John?
The most important thing that we do know unequivocally from the science around exercise is that strength training is incredibly important. So yes, it's important to walk. Yes, it's important to take the stairs. But if there's anything that you can do, especially as we advance in age, to strength train, even if it's taking gallon jugs of milk and lifting them up over your head, even if it's trying to pick your grandkids up more, the more resistance-based exercise we can do, the healthier our bones and the lower our risk of all-cause mortality.
What is your opinion? And I have a friend who swears by this. Exercising your muscles, like doing, I don't know, I imagine him doing curls and then upper body strength training or maybe push-ups to the point where he can't do it anymore. It's like, oh, I give it, that's it, my muscle won't work anymore. Okay, I'm done for the day. And it's like a short workout. What's your opinion of that?
There is tremendous science supporting these shorter, high-intensity workouts if they can be performed safely. So it is extremely important that it's safe, because if you hurt yourself, you can't exercise at all. If they can be performed safely, high-intensity, short-duration exercise is arguably the best bang for your buck when it comes to exercise.
So I should go outside and just run until I can't breathe anymore and start vomiting. That's good for me, right?
Actually, you should do it on concrete cement stairs while a lion's chasing you. That way you get even more.
Get everything coursing through my veins, all that stress. Yeah, that'll do it.
Well, then you do that right in the morning because you know your day can only get better from there. Yeah, so it has multiple benefits.
All right. And if you made it to work safely, survived being chased by a tiger, hey, the rest of the day should seem pretty easy for you. John,
that's exactly right.
Anything else, John, you recommend folks that need to get started in some type of physical activity and changing up their lifestyle just a little bit?
Two things real quick. One is, so often we think about things like push-ups and curls. Remember that 70% of the muscle on your body is in between your waist and your knees. So if you're not doing resistance training with your legs, with your thighs and your butt, 70% of the benefit of exercise is not happening because that's where all your muscle is. Second thing is, I am going to plug sitting on the couch for 90 minutes, specifically if you have the opportunity to watch the new film we just put out with Harvard Medical School doctors called Better, because it outlines the specific dietary approaches you can take in the new year to live your best life and reduce your risk of disease, which we all need now. And you can learn more about that at bettermovie.com.
Thanks, John. You be safe, brother. Success in 22. Jonathan Bailor, Fitness Pro.